Hi, I'm Blake Cooper with UBIT's Communication and Engagement Department. In our office, we're always looking for ways that our technology can help people in innovative ways, in ways that maybe we didn't expect. We received an email from Jeff Feinberg, who works in UBIT in our Enterprise Application Services Department. He had some really interesting tips for how to use Zoom for customer support, things he had developed working with Zoom and customers remotely over the pandemic. We asked Jeff to join us for a Zoom call, and we're going to see what he has to say.
I'm Jeff Feinberg, database administrator in Enterprise Application Services. We're using Zoom, and again, it's evolving every day. But from my personal experience, what happened is I had a issue with an application in a virtual machine that was relatively complex interactions, and it was difficult to kind of describe what the problem was. And so I just thought, well, wait a minute, maybe I should record this and tell them, this is what I'm seeing, and let me know what you think. And so after I used Zoom to do that, I sent off the link, and within a couple hours, they got back to me and said, oh, okay, that was a permissions issue.
The big benefit is that it kind of saves time in the troubleshooting process and lets you kind of zero in on an issue quicker. Is that accurate?
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, and it's really, in a sense, flawless because it is exactly what happened.
Would you maybe walk me through in very simple steps what the process is if you're working with a customer and you're asking them to do that?
Whoever is running that Zoom session will have to enable sharing of the screen, right, of their screens. And then they'll have to be able to know if they've got multiple screens, which most of us do, to instruct them on clicking the share button and then picking amongst those multiple options that are there, whether you're going to do the whole desktop or maybe just the application, just a Word document and all that kind of stuff. Once they share that, now we can see exactly what they're doing, and they can go ahead and they can either show us in real time or we can record it for later. I came across an issue situation where it's a particular area in the database area that I've been working in pretty much exclusive, and now it's time to do some cross training. Actually, Gary mentioned to me, hey, maybe we can record this. I thought, oh, well, that's a cool idea. It was actually worked out well because it turned out some people couldn't make it anyways. And the other thing too that I found is very interesting is the fact that you do get with Zoom, you get that audio transcript, the written transcript. So if you've got a case that's going on for half an hour, you can search that. I need to find out where the word Unix command line was mentioned. I go and I find it, and oh, that's where he was talking about that. Pretty cool.
This has been great, Jeff. Thank you so much for reaching out to us, for agreeing to do this. We think these are really helpful. We're really excited to share. So thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.